Okay, so first time participating to the triple W from the FTO server. Um, Scrambles will be in the descriptions, and so yeah, here's the first scramble. Um, First thing I see on this scramble is clearly the fact that there's three gray pairs already done. I'm color neutral for gray, green, and blue, so I definitely choose to go on gray inspection like after a few seconds for sure. Um, I can see that those two can be inserted in this way, preserving this one. So I clearly do that, and after that I turn this here to insert it like this, and turn it like that. My finger tricks are pretty bad, but this is how I do the first center. After that, I think I'd see this gray corner first, and so search for a yellow center and do 1, 2, 3 to pair them up, do an up here, and do the same thing with the red here to finish the pair, doing the triplet, and then doing L, U prime, L to LibreSpace. I'd see this blue and gray EU to put them on the right side and see the two yellow there. So doing one RY prime to adjust them, U R to make the triplet, and RY U prime. I do a lot of U prime with my right thumb. I think it's pretty bad, but at my level it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's how I do my first two triplet on this scramble. After that, it's a pretty bad reflex, but I mostly do. I have a best center order for my E centers. Um, I'm not doing always this order, but it's like 90% of my souls. After first gray center, I'll do a white center just because that's how I practice the most. I should change that one day, but yeah, right now it's working pretty good. Um, so I go for this already done and this already done. So I'll probably do this to set up the insertion. So I'll probably do this to set up the insertion and this to go well. So yeah, like this. And then insert it in this way to put here up, and do the first center, which is the white center. Set up the oriented with the purple on the right, go up and do the last two centers. Here I can say the orange are in place in the right order, so I'll just put this here and execute right R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, and which makes the last centers. It's one of the algos I know how to solve pretty much optimally, and yeah, so arrange them, and this makes the E slice centers. Next is coming for the last corner. We can see here it's already paired with the red, so you just have to align it with the blue. It's already well oriented to be aligned, so I'm just doing a sledge here, U, D, inserting like that. And here I'm pretty bad at pairing up, so on the last for the setup for TCPs, so I'm just gonna do this sledge because I know what it's set up, then second sledge, and then doing this one. There is certainly something more optimal than 3 sledges to set up that, like it's 2 sledges for sure, but that's what I do for the moment. I don't know this set of TCPs. I learned TCPs by their set of are there a sledge, hedge, or sledge into hedge or hedge into sledge. I don't remember. So yeah, I've learned like when there's a bar here, and so there's a bar here. I don't know how to solve them, so I'm just gonna do a hedge for solving the last layer and have 2 or 3 triangles at the end. I end up with an easy 2 triangle case, so just doing that. And yeah, that makes it for the first solve. So here I am for the second solve. Scramble is also in descriptions. All 5 scrambles, as I said earlier, will be in description. I'm seeing 2 triangles pair up with edges, so I'm probably gonna go for white. I'm sure I'd go for white in inspection. I usually go on white for my default if I don't see anything interesting. So seeing 2 blocks already done is what would make me choose for that. Go for that. Sorry. So I do pair up. I probably go for this pair up for the first trapeze, but because this breaks here, I'm gonna do a first move, pre-move setup here, then do that. F2, it's not F, it's L prime in this case, for making this move free and not breaking my trapeze. R prime, EU, this, I don't, yeah, it's a B move. EU prime, which makes my first center. Then I'm gonna go for I'm usually searching a bit just to see if there's already a corner solved with a triangle. I don't know if it's optimal or if I just should spam for the first triangle I see, but here I see this blue and white corner, so I do a U prime to make it oriented. See this purple one, so R U R prime, which ends up the pair rotating U, and this makes the first triplet of the first center. Then I'd see this one, this triangle that is already on the right layer, this red, so U, R, U prime, R, U prime, like that. I have the first triangle placed, and I have to search for the right triangle. I'd probably do this rotation to set up that, and then and then see this purple triangle and just not do the setup. But it depends. Sometimes in speed I'm just doing this one, and sometimes I just have the reflex to see, oh okay, this one is already in place, so placing that with an R, R wide, U prime, which makes my first 2 bottom centers, triplets, sorry. And then go for like I said, for the first solve, I usually have an order of centers, so I'm starting with gray most of the time, and except if I see something really obvious for like one trapeze on orange and that, and because of my first move would be this, I wouldn't see that, and like, I mean, I know myself, I wouldn't see these 2 being done and do something smart with that, so I do that and see, oh okay, I already have something interesting with gray. I saw that this is yellow, so I'm just doing U, R wide, R prime, U, and pairing this trapeze, and then doing R wide prime, R wide prime 2, which is stupid, but that's stuff I do. R U prime, R U, R wide, U, R prime, R wide prime, R U, R, and which makes the first center, and do R wide prime U to orient it already for the yellow at the end, R wide, and then see, oh okay, is this check it, is this in the right order? No, it's not, so purple has to be here, so U prime, R U, R prime, and that let me make leaves me with that leaves me with 2 orange triangles. So I do R wide, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, R, U prime, R, which is the same case as the first solve. Yellow is already here, so R right prime, yellow, it solves all the E centers. Then check for the last triangle, triplet, sorry, seeing that, okay, this one is oriented, I rotate to see, oh, okay, there's no red here. I could deduce it by seeing the red here, a red here, but I'm not at this level. So I just do U prime slash U and D at the same time, and rotate, insert, and solve the bottom face. Here I'm doing something pretty inefficient, but I know for sure how it works. So because those two are here, yellow, red, this means yellow at the back. So slash, it will set up this, which is solved by another slash U, another slash. I know this one is optimal. And then I recognize this case, so I'm setting here. I know this TCP and saying, okay, this is matching here, this is matching here. So I know which TCP it is for me, and it is R prime. Oh my god, I don't know how to do those algs in if I'm not in speed. Sorry. So. Yeah, here, and then like that. It's pretty hard to do algs in slow movement, and yeah, EAU, IUF, and that's it for a second song. Okay, here we go for solve 3. As I said, if I don't see anything special or like really better than white, I'm going by default on white. In this case, we have like pairs, pairs, pairs in the 3 color I'm seeing with, CN with, but in this case I do white with this easy trapeze in 3 moves. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, like that. I make it free, this move to make this layer free, and this move to pairing up here, this here, and then while doing this arm move, doing the rotation to do that L prime, and do an insertion here, doing the first center. I'd probably see this first white here and use it because it's already in a good position to pair it up. Gonna search for a blue center, see it here, do that, U prime, see this red one, so do that, R prime, EU, R prime, and then this mixes the pair, doing L prime, EU, is it EU prime, and which makes the first triplet. Then seeing these faces done, doing the first, putting out the first triangle I see, which is this one, pairing up with this purple, doing a U prime, searching for another red, and while searching I'd probably say, oh, okay, I'm not seeing anyone, so just using this one like that, and then finish the centers. I'm generally also losing like pretty often time on, I'm losing pretty often time on searching the second a triangle for the second one when it's the same color here, and like yeah, going like to 3 or 4 rotation to see it, which is pretty accurate. I've in which is, yeah, pretty accurate with what I did here. So yeah, and then okay, it's white. As I said, if I don't see really anything obvious on green or orange, I'd go by default on my green one because it's the first color I learned with. Thanks, Chris Choi. And then U prime to do this alignment, ER, EU, R wide prime, R prime, R wide, U, which makes it this safe, and then I can go play. Okay, this is matching, cool. So I can do R wide, R prime, U, R wide prime, U prime, R white, R prime, U, R prime, which makes my first center, and doing this for aligning with yellow. Then gonna go to, okay, green is here. I know, because I know my scheme, that this means the here we'll get the red, so, and here the purple. So just gonna do this here, 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 and then here, 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 here. And this case I solve it with this setup, and then doing breaking here, U prime, U, sorry, and not U prime, breaking here again, this time U prime, and then inserting this one here. And this makes it for my first, my E centers. Here I'd see this and this purple and this being in place, so just gonna do slide, aligning them, rotate, hedge. I'm doing them like just lefty slide. U prime, pairing them up, D, inserting them, D prime. I do this here for the setuping the TCP. I know this is just one slash to be a setup to a TCP. I don't know this this lines setups, but this lines TCPs. But I know that if I do a slash in back, it will set up to a TCP. I know, and in which case is here, 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 coming back here, and then it just. Okay, fourth solve now. So I, as always, I check if I see any connection with centers green or yellow or gray. And here I see this one being already paired, and see that it is in one move gonna pair it here. This is pretty easy to see, so I'm probably gonna check if I can see anything more. And like, okay, doing this move, we'll put this center here, and this center can be here in one other move. So just predict that, and I probably go on that. I'm not even inspecting till until first center every time, like pretty frequently, but not every time. In this case, I don't think I'd go for predicting all the first center. So one move, set them here, rotate, one move here, F prime. I track this last center and like deduce here, okay, up, and this makes my first center being gray. I'd see this one being already paired up, so put that here, even if it's like it put this one here, which was also at the already paired up, which is just skill issue from me to not seeing it. R prime U, R prime makes the first triplet. I'll insert it, but I know this one is already with one color, so I'm just gonna do here, which is putting the blue here. Gonna see the blue here, so gonna do an R prime, rotate, U, R prime, L prime, yeah, EU, and finish the first bottom triplet. Then for gray, as I said, I'm not seeing anything obvious. I go to white, but this time I'd probably go to orange because two triplet already done like that. So yeah, I know here those are already in position for the right in the right position. So this has to be with the other. I don't know, other edge. So U prime, R Y, R prime, U does the right setup, then go here, like R white prime 2. It's really bad as for a move. I should change that. I'll do one day. Virgo on R wide and R prime to find this last triplet triangle, and then yeah, finish the first center. Setuping purple because I know purple is the next one here. Here it's green and here it's white, so I'm gonna just build the green here with knowing, okay, this here is already in the right place. This here is doing the is one triangle to be solved. I always solve the edges of the centers and then the triangles. In this case, it's the same case as the third solve. I'm setting those two cases I know optimally in reality. So yeah, I know this one. Thank you, Kerberstash. Like that, and here, yeah, all the purples are done. Are the no? Now I'm all the east centers are done. Sorry, I'm tired. Okay, then I'm gonna search for. Okay, this one is not solved, but I see red, red. So I'm gonna do a hedge, something here. This put the yellow here, so sledge, something here. Insert D prime. This is a case I think we've seen in the first solve. So sledge, create this one, and then sledge another time, you sledge. I solve always that with 3 sledges, and I still don't know if it's solvable in 2 sledges, but it probably is. I'm splitting the purples with the purple triangles, and okay, I don't know this TCP case, so I'm gonna do with hedge. Okay, I'm lucky it was the right one. So yeah, last triangle skips. Let's go. It's always cool to skip. Yeah, so this is the 5th scramble. Unfortunately, there will be no green souls on this 05 because here is a really cool block build already. So yeah, here and here. So I know this is not matching, but in 2move I can set up this like that, which makes it easy to create the trapeze while preserving a block here. And then I'm gonna go for, okay, where is my last triangle? I'm gonna put that up, 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 because sometimes I'm just doing mistakes on tracing where the triangle will be, and then like that, which will make the center here. It's pretty easy to trace the first center while inspecting for this scramble. So yeah. That's what I would do. Then I'm searching for my first triangle, triplus. So I'm seeing this one is up, right? Here is the red triangle. So R prime, U prime, yellow here. What lucky I am. So settling here, and then all prime, putting here in the right place, which makes this one out. I can see blue, blue. Okay, R for the blue, and then R prime, all primes, R white prime, sorry, and then U prime. You put the yellow here, searching for another yellow triangle. Oh, okay, there's no really yellow triangles. It's here, but I would never see it. So while doing that, U, R, and then R wide, U prime, first 2 bottom triplets. Then I'm probably gonna go for the white because those 2 are already in place and like just easy to pair up, and gray mostly go for white as always. Same thing as the former souls I said. Then yeah, R prime U, R white U, R prime U, R prime, R white prime, R U, U, R white, and then just spread them up like that and finish it. It's already purple here, so I can just go on the orange centers. So I'm lucky this is already a trapeze, salt trapeze, so I can just do U, R wide, R prime, U prime, R, U prime to set up the last 2 triangles, same as earlier, and then yeah, just selling it with a U prime makes it all my last my east centers solved. Then I'm checking for, okay, this is already paired up, so I have to put it with red, which is here. So just doing a sledge will put the red here and preserve my product here. I can solve it. D to make the insertion easy, inserting it, D again, and yeah, sorry, I have some issues with D moves sometimes. And here it's again the same last layer. So yeah, sledge, U, sledge, U prime to solve it. And here I see, okay, I don't know this TCP case, but I know if I do this one, it will set up a TCP, I know. And yeah, it will make this going here, this going here, and this thing, this going here. So counterclockwise from here. I don't know, I just, yeah, this is how I trace it. I recognize this bar and this one here, this going here. So yeah, 1 bar plus 2 triangle is what I need to recognize the TCP. And then just gonna do the alg for this one, which is, yeah, I'm struggling with D moves now. Yeah,